We kind of got word of it. Was it after practice? Right after practice. We kind of heard. I guess everybody I think heard in the last day or so. Just murmurs of it. Yeah, but that's definitely something that's exciting for the conference. I'm sure the Big Ten Network's loving it. They're expanding way up there to the Northeast. But that's something that's really exciting. I think for the future of this conference, for the future of Illinois and everybody else involved in the Big Ten.
What do you think about that overall? How far is it going to go?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely when you go way up to Rutgers. That's pretty far out there. And, from Rutgers to Nebraska, I'm not sure how many miles that is, but that's a lot. There's a lot of land in between there. That's exciting. I think with that many teams, you definitely got to think about a name change at some point or something. Because it's a whole lot of teams that are in the conference now. But it's exciting. I think those are two teams that you look over the last, since I can remember the last decade, I guess you'd say. There's been some great years for Rutgers. There's been some years where Maryland has been a great team, and I think adding that to the mix will be exciting.
What about if you went to 16? Have you got any thoughts about what other two you would add?
Man, I think the Big Ten would always be hopeful that Notre Dame would get involved in the conference. As well as they played this year, that's something that could be, really exciting. I think the more teams you add to it, you would hope Notre Dame at some point will want to, join a conference. So I think they would be a good pick. I think maybe a Pitt. I know they're moving around, but I know their name.
What about a Texas?
Yeah, that's if you go way down there, that'd be crazy. Then you pretty much cover half of the map almost, just about. But I think you add teams like that, and that definitely makes the conference more and more exciting. Not only in football, but basketball and other sports, because you look at the tradition that Maryland has had in basketball. That makes it even more exciting in that realm, and just for the conference in general, it's pretty exciting stuff. So,
Nathan, I know you won't be around in that 2014-2015 season, but as a player, that trouble has to wear on you when you go all the way to the East Coast from one week all the way to New Jersey. Yeah,
that's a trip. I know when we go to Penn State, we think that is a pretty long trip, and obviously Rutgers is a bit farther than that. So obviously you're taking a plane out there, but it's still a trip, and that's a team that you're playing every other year at times. That's definitely, it adds something to the mix. But I think with as much as conferences are expanding, that's something that players have to get used to, because in every conference nowadays, it seems like that the teams are having to travel a whole lot farther than what they're accustomed to. So it's something that is an adjustment, but I'm sure as the times change, as things are changing, it's something that will be the new norm.
Do you think it's a good cultural fit with Rutgers and Maryland?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I think just like I said, with the team, with those two teams and the traditions they've had over the since I can remember the last decade, I guess you could say. I think they fit well with our conference, with what they're all about. I'm not sure on academics, but obviously the Big Ten definitely thought they made sense as far as that went. So I'm sure they're where they need to be with that. So that's something that I think culturally those two teams fit well with the conference. I don't know about Maryland's jerseys. Nobody else has jerseys like that, I don't think, in our conference. So they definitely win the different jersey award.
Speaking of road trips, you got a short one this week, and
yeah,
an important one. Talk about this rivalry game.
Yeah, I think just more and more over the last few years, like I said to you guys after the game, there's been more and more built on this rivalry game. I think obviously we got the better of them the last couple of years, and they've been some pretty memorable games. Obviously, you go to Wrigley, that'll be one I think we'll always, anyone who was involved in that game will always remember. And then, even with last year with the big comeback, them probably feeling like they had it won there for a while, and us not looking like we were going to be able to contend with them and making a comeback there at the end. It's definitely two of the more memorable games I've had you know, in my career here at Illinois. So, you know, got a chance to make another memory, hopefully in the right direction. You know, this Saturday, I'm sure they're thinking over there that you know that it's their time to knock us off. You know, but I think they're talking about the same things that we're talking about. That at this point, it doesn't matter. You know, what we've done as far as not playing the way we wanted to, and for them, it doesn't matter the successes they've had. It comes down to you know, winning this one game because it means a lot. You know, for pride, for you know, I'm sure recruiting. You know, just to be able to put your stamp on you know, how you walked out of the season for sure.
That comeback last year, I don't remember everything about that, but was there I remember you had to rush them down the field pretty quick. Was there a play or something in there that stands out to you, like that was the play that maybe helped us get over the hump on that?
You know, I think on that last drive, I think the way we started out, you know, because we're sitting, I think it was a little over a minute, I think 1:13, 1:17, something like that on the clock. And, you know, we started out with a big play from AJ. I think it was, you know, 25-yard, you know, catch from him. And, you know, really the biggest part of that play was John Davis making a block. He had a blitzer, and he's sitting there as a freshman tight end. We didn't ask him to do a lot of pass protection stuff last year, but made a big block, was able to get that play off, and you put yourself where you got a chance because we know we had to score a touchdown. You know, a field goal wasn't going to be enough. You know, so starting off, that's what you always want to do in those situations, kind of get a chunk play there to get yourselves going. You know, so you had a lot of guys step up there. That's probably the most memorable one that I have. You know, with that comeback.